You can't have a festival without fun, food, and freeness. And guess who's on the telephone? We got Andre Hoyte on the phone. Good afternoon to you, Andre, from the NCF. Boy, you have a lot of work to do.
Yes, it's the crop over season, so we are ready for. In fact, it's been a long time, so we're back and we're ready to go.
I want to ask you this. Is Barbados really ready? Because you realize something, Andrew, you guys are basically like guinea pigs for every other carnival for the rest of the world. It's a big test.
Well, you know what? We did a lot of work, sitting together, working with a lot of the practitioners and during COVID and all of the necessary entities and understanding what was best and to put things in place to, ensure that people are able to come back to the festival safely and as best as possible. And so our sweet limes that I am actually producing over the next couple of weeks really is helping to reignite the festival fever.
You just said reignite, and the thing is that I think Barbadians and the rest of the Caribbean that all come across to Barbados for crop over. I think they're coming with the detonators. It's going to be hot this 2022, even though the Prime Minister has insinuated this is just the warm-up for 2023.
Yes, I think it's really a warm-up, but we're really feeling the music now. As you can see, every day artists are dropping new songs. The bands have launched, and we have our sweet lines coming up. We have a number of DJs performing, young DJs, and we also have a few artists as well, including Rack and Drums, Cooper Dan, and Lead Pipe and Saddis. So these are really teasers. Right. So Barbadians like Trinidadians and other people in the Caribbean love to pick a line. We love to line. We love to party. We love to talk. We love to walk up. We like all of those things. So these sweet lines, are meant to do that, and we're having them on the 11th, the 17th, 18th, 23rd, 25th, 30th of June, 1st and 2nd of July, all the way down on Fridays, Saturdays, and Thursdays interchangeably. And so we're really looking forward to all the Barbadians coming out. And I'll tell you something, a lot of these local bars really kept the music and food and life afloat during our early days of coming back out of COVID. So it's really a testament to them, their lives, and we're working and partnering with a lot of them.
I observed that your chairperson, Ms. Roberts, has said that there is a special effort to make the crop over of 2022 not necessarily about the visitor, but it's about the Barbadian experience. Could you expand on that to me, please?
Definitely. Our CEO, Carol Roberts Reefer, has really led us in this process. These initial sweet lines, I'm telling you, to J Skate Bar in St. Michael. We're going to, and if you know Barbados, we spread out in our parishes, but all of it still feels like the city. But in Scotland View Bar in Indian Ground in St. Peter, we're going to Hideaway Bar in the London Christchurch, Rocknet Grill in St. James, Diners in St. Joseph, and then Kings and Queens Bar and Lime Bar in St. Michael.
This is Prime Time Crop Over. We got Andre Hoyte on the telephone. I'm Big George Wayne here in Orlando. As you know, this is Global Radio. And we've got, as I said, Andre, who will give us more information. Andre, next topic. You cannot have a festival, a crop over, a carnival without a contest. The contesting of the different artists, and with a contest, there's always controversy. But let's keep that part on, because it's after the contest, the controversy comes. He shouldn't have win and all that kind of stuff. But tell us, what can we expect regarding the big contest for Crop Over 2022?
Well, we still have a number of the events that we traditionally have, but we've actually relooked them in a kind of different way. There is still the Calypso Monarch competition, which we call Pick of the Crop, and that is happening. Today we're actually launching our Soca charts. So we've moved away from the Soca Monarch competition, and we're really doing a Soca charts event that would then lead us to our Soca Eruption event, which is the Sunday before Crop Over final day. We still have our Kaduma, which y'all call Mass, which is our carnival Monday French. We call it with his Kaduma. We've actually our pan events. We normally would have a pan Panisan, pan fusion. We now have one single pan event, and that's called Pandemonium. So we've kept a lot of the content, but we've mixed it up, changed it up, and really focused on the music and the artists and allowing them to breathe this year and allowing them to evolve and do all the things that they need to do at this time, but bringing the festival back to them. So our I Love Crop Over campaign is really where we are. So we invite everyone to go to ncf.bb, follow us on Facebook, follow our Crop Over handles, and really make the effort, make the decision. You will be able to party safely, enjoy the festival. And as you said, we are back on the roads. And we look forward to welcoming everyone to Barbados for this season of Crop Over 2022.
Andre Hoyte, Senior Business Development Officer of the NCF. I want to say thank you very much for being on Primetime Crop Over this afternoon here on 99.3 and allowing Orlando to find out what's happening in Barbados and the rest of the world. I know you are going to be a busy man. That black hair you have is going to turn white. But thanks again.
Thank you.